Car yet again just went ahead and sucked dry another Ovonic Rebel Series 6000 free press 100C pack. Well, the air compressor stopped in just the right time. I think sometimes you just like what you like. Look at this thing, dude. This thing looks like a stinking animal now. Oh, it's definitely gonna be way different with these tires, man. These things just grip. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage. Yeah, my hair is wrecked. This is RC Guy Garage. I don't care how my hair looks anymore because I'm just out here just ripping it, having some fun. So today, on the channel, we again have the Outcast V2 4S, right? It's running on 3S. Yeah, I know. It's running on 3S because I need to get used to these tires and wheels. These tires and wheels are, the tires and wheels are like kind of, I guess, one of my favorite style of tire and wheel that I try to throw on almost every RC that I've got that will fit the 17mm hex and be plausible. I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. So it is going to take a little bit for me to get used to the traction. So not only does it have a higher bite, it's just everything about these tires is just different. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but the overall track width has also increased. So that's going to change. That is going to change how this thing reacts. Now, I've been used to driving with those backflips, and I'm in no way saying that there's any problem with the backflips. There isn't. Other than the fact that the sidewall is tearing a little bit too much than I like, but it's the slide. And a couple of people have made comments over the fact that with these backflips, while they might be great tires, the problem is the sidewall is not all that great where it contacts the rim, and that's definitely what I'm finding. Because it's like a low pro, when you look at those tires, they're kind of like a low pro. When you look at these tires, it's not necessarily a low pro. Do you know what I'm saying? It has some sidewall to it. I just realized, these aren't directional. Oh, I was gonna say, I just saw the arrow, I'm like, these things aren't directional. So, yeah, so I'm just out here. The sun's obviously down. It's definitely getting a little bit cooler. Today was literally a swamp day, man. It was just so nasty with humidity and heat. I think we were in the upper 90s or mid 90s again, but just, I think the word is called dank. It was just nasty. So now that it's cooled down a little bit, there is a little bit of wind. Even the dirt, if you notice, when I drive this truck, it doesn't have the smoky goodness that I like right now because all the dust is wet. Like even areas that should have been dry by now, every time my car goes over an area, you can see like everything is still kind of moist. That's right, man. Moist. Some people don't like that word, but you know what? It's all right. Moist. Oh my God. I'm definitely gonna have to get used to these things, man. Oh, this thing so wants to almost. Now, the only thing that I do know that I may have a slight issue with, I have been noticing that I don't think it's the servo, although I'm not exactly positive, but I do believe I'm looking at the car. The car's just awesome, man. I think I have noticed that possibly the servo saver is a little bit too weak. Now, switching over to this tire, because it's going to give it an even wider track width, there is the possibility that it's going to make it harder for the servo to do its job. I mean, as long as you drive within reason, you can work with what you've got. But I do think the servo saver seems to be either getting weak or something, so I might have to figure out upgrading the servo saver thing in here to something else. Not exactly sure what I would change it to because it's that funky Arrma 3S servo thing, which isn't all that great. And I don't know if I really want to switch over to something that's hard mounted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh man, that's the only negative that I'm coming across right now. Ooh, gotta get used to that. There is a little bit of the smoky goodness. It's more than I thought it was going to be, but it's in this section because the sun obviously has been getting to it. So these definitely provide a lot more grip. This is only 3S, man, and it's acting like 4S. There is some smoky goodness, man. Oh, I didn't think the smoky goodness was going to be here. It wasn't here earlier. Oh, I wasn't sure where the car was. These tires are going to be harder on this motor, man. This might have to be bumped back down to a 13 tooth. I do have one too. Oh, this thing's awesome, man. Ah, these meats. These are meats, man. Ah. More smoky goodness than I thought was going to be over here. Look at that. It's just got power, man, on stinking 3S. Oh, that was a bad dig. Ah, almost had it. Wonder if I could self-right it now. Oh, it's real close. Real close. Now, I do want to check the truck over real quick. Chassis is actually holding up phenomenal. I do want to check the motor fan, ESC fan. I was obviously having an issue at the skate park with the ESC and some weird thing going on. And that motor is cooking. Yeah, see, these straps are junk, man. Yeah, see, that's rough. I don't like these straps. Causes everything to like literally just shift too easy. Oh, look at that. Connectors down there. ESC is actually pretty hot. So, like I had said, with these tires, there's definitely an increase. It's a pretty, I want to say almost like a massive increase, man. It's a pretty good increase in grip, so it's pulling some power. Look at that cap. That cap is literally fully exposed right now. I forgot to wrap that. And it's got some heat to it too, so I think with this tire setup, this is gonna have to net an upgrade. I think at this point in time, seeing that tomorrow was supposed to be the release date, I think it's now time to show you what a bigger motor and a slightly bigger ESC can do to this RC. Now, Earl Moorhead, it's basically what he does. If you've paid attention to his channel, basically, and this is kind of how he does it, like 2S, 3S, 4S, 6S, 8S, right?
When he gets into his 8S rigs, he's either going to switch over to a hobby wing and a coke can motor, or he's going to go with a Castle. Castle's obviously one of his favorites. Now, I know I'm talking about Earl Moorhead's channel, but if you pay attention to how he does things, he basically takes the 2S, 3S ESC and scraps that. And he takes the 4S ESC, and that goes into the 3S vehicles, and then the 6S ESC goes into the 4S, and then the 8S goes into the 6S as long as he can fit it.
And that's usually how he does things. Because he knows as well as everybody else does, or at least he's bringing to people's attention right now, that Arrma right now, and Traxxas does it a little bit better. Traxxas does it in their programming. But all the RC companies do it. They give you kind of the bare bones. They get you out there. It's an RTR, meaning it's ready to run. It's not ready to rip. So, seeing that tomorrow's the 22nd, you can see I've already started to do a couple of things. A couple of things meaning only really one right now that you've seen. But based upon what I'm feeling for heat, I really don't want to down that pinion. That pinion feels good. I might have to down the pinion because I don't know if I've got the pinion size. That might be a problem. But I'll also be downing the KV. So obviously putting a slower rotational motor in it, which obviously the KV is going to be a lower number, meaning revolutions.
It's not the revolution, it's not the RPM, but it basically is the RPM, the KV when you think about it.
The lower the RPM, the bigger the motor, the lower the RPM normally in a situation like that. Yeah, this is just a bunch of blab, man. I'm just going to keep ripping it. Motor's doing kind of all right. To kind of combat that, the only way to combat that would be to put in like a high performance fan, like maybe something through Game Changer RC, or you'd have to figure something else out, like Chef Beardsley told me NHX or something like that, or NHT, or some kind of fan that spins, I think at like 23,000 RPM or 28,000 or 26, something like that. And I did have a bunch of those fans in my cart, but I just never hit the buy it now. So I'm going to just let this thing cool off, and once it's cooled down, we'll be back to ripping. So I'll see you in like 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes your time, 10 minutes my time. Seems like the wind has picked up a little bit, which is all right. Did I just turn it on and shut it off? I think I literally turned it on and shut it off. There we go. And that's all it's needed. So we're gonna take it out to the RC Guy Garage dragway here. Now, on KAIJUs, because these are MTs, because these, oh my hand looks horrible, man. What the heck, I need a haircut. Because these are MT tires, KAIJUs never really seem to fare very well. It's driving, one-handed. They never seem to fare very well, meaning they're great off-road. Tons of traction, some air control, but tons of traction. That's the difference with these tires. They're not perfect though. Yeah. They get really sketchy when they start to balloon because they're MT monster truck tires, man. They got big honking knobs on them. They're not made for speed. With the backflips seem to be able to give this thing a little bit more on-road agility. Will that be lost? The only way to find that out kind of is a diamond dust, but we are over here at the RC Guy Garage dragway, right here. It's the only straightaway on my road. And, well, not the only straightaway, but the only real straightaway. I should know. Jaguar does a burnout. No GPS, no nothing. If you want to go see some GPS speeds, go check out JTRC. I think that's the name of his channel. I don't know who that guy is, but he's just some dude that, you know, does RC stuff. JT. But anyways, he's got the 4S Kraton. If you want to see a speed run, go jump onto his channel and say, hey, why didn't you answer RC Guy Garage with his questions he had for you? Well, it's not pitting one person against another. It's just, you know, come on, guy. Answer the question. I'd love to get an answer. Come on. You can't be that big of a channel to not answer your subscribers anymore. And if you are, maybe you need to reconsider. Oh my God. Woo! Maybe I should put the GPS on there. You might be able to get a faster than JT speed. No, it's actually stable. Wow, and I don't like the fact that they parked their car there. Ooh. This truck is actually stable on KAIJUs. That's surprising, man. That is surprising. I like the fact that it goes to nose down and you can go ahead and wheelie it back up. There goes Amazon. Sounds like he had bass thumping in there. He was just like, oh, that's what I bring to that dude's house. No, I almost thought Horizon was dropping off the Kraton V2. Guess not. Guess they're too scared. See what I mean? All right, standing backflip on 3S. The answer is no, but I'm gonna try it. I wish like I could spool it up like a turbo and then just launch it. It's not gonna do it. I already know it's just gonna literally land right on its roof. I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh, here we go. Standing, no backflip. See? It's got sparks, guy. My spark screws are just about done, man. This thing is mint. I am very surprised it's doing as well as it is. I am surprised, man. It's really doing well. Woo! He almost nailed it. This motor's gotta be hot now. The slow speed wheelie. Let the motor cool off. Ooh, it did pick him up, man. This thing is just mean, dude. I just want to check motor temps to see how it's doing. It's probably on fire. ESC has not cut out yet though, so that might mean the ESC is actually doing all right. Both fans are going. Motor is actually surprisingly not bad, man. I'd have to do the swirl to keep my finger on there. That little bearing seems to be all right. ESC is totally mint. Cat pack is hot. It's as hot as the motor, or maybe an in-between. I never built that ramp. Still gotta build it. Come on, UPS, man. I thought Horizon was supposed to be giving me the Kraton V2 as well. You guys missed the mark on that one. You guys missed the mark. Lawn wheelie? Oh! Oh! Oh, I gotta fix my rocks. I'll fix them later. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh! Oh, crap! Whoa! Now I wonder, what will happen if I'm in a wheelie and then nail the brake? It just doesn't do anything. I definitely need a front yard ramp, man. I was supposed to build that ramp yesterday. Just having too much fun, man. After a nice, hot, hard day at work, man, you get to come out and rip a V2 Forest Kraton. have a blast too. Whoa. That was my foot, man. It actually tagged me. I didn't get my foot out of the way in time. I wonder if I can mount my camera on here. I don't know how it's gonna work. Gotta give it a shot though. Before the battery completely dies, I'm going to take this out back. Maybe that was a sign. Maybe there was going to be madness happening. That was my sign, man. Just another stinking battery pack pumped through by this Outcast V2 4S. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage. I am out ripping it in the backyard track, in the front yard dragway, on the lawn. Still need to build a jump. But, yeah, man. This thing is a beast. I know, man, I'm telling you. It's actually a very good truck. It is definitely on my favorites list right now. And like I say, that is a right now because that can always change. If I come across drivability issues later, which one issue that I'm coming across right now is only, it's not a big issue, it's the ball ends. Because the ball ends are plastic, they are starting to show their wear, but when you consider how many battery packs that I've gotten through this thing's a win, man. It's a win, but I ain't telling you what to do. If you decide to buy this, that's all on you. You got to deal with your own QC control and all that stuff, and you can't come and slay me, and it's got nothing to do with me, guy. That's your cash out of your pocket that's buying this rig. But I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't have had a problem forking over the money. So anyways, I'm out ripping it up. What are you doing? Oh, look at that. I make it? Oh, damn.